But also just some specific things the Animal Foundation could start doing right away.
Okay, guys. I need notes. There's a lot they can do. And I'm so grateful to see all of these faces today. It's absolutely amazing that you're all here. There's an incredible amount of heart and passion gathered in this place. And we all have a fire inside of us that wants to see the killing stop. And it's nothing that, it burns so bright that not a little rain is going to put it out. So I'm so happy to see everyone come out despite the weather. Some of you have been in the trenches of this battle for a really long time. And some of us are new to the fight. But we're all here together to unite in the momentum that's building. And this city is ready to fight for what we know is right. We come here today not just to criticize and point fingers, but to offer help and solutions. Sorry. No, I got it. Oh, yeah. Solutions that come with a map, that come with a blueprint, a total comprehensive instruction manual for how to implement progressive policies that make sense and lead us toward a no-kill future. There is an equation. It comprises 11 programs and policies that replace killing. They must be done together and they must be done rigorously. The Animal Foundation has some of these programs in place, and we've seen some activity of late with our foster program, with Facebook post updates, and a temporary discounted adoption fee promotion. We all know it isn't good enough to do this fragmented. And they've been pretty motivated by the public pressure from the rally, and we can see that.
Yes, we need to keep the pressure up because we can see it is working.
And we want that. We're happy to see something happen. We need committed leadership to embrace the no-kill model as a whole. We need a public and transparent promise to engage the city in solutions we know are going to take all of us to accomplish. Let's talk about a couple of the strategies, I have to say that word, don't I? A couple of the changes they could make immediately and with no cost. Marketing the animals. We're saying this again and again and again. We've all seen the Animal Foundation's photographs of these scared, they're looking tortured, they're tethered to the wall, they're standing on top of a desk, they're frightened. We've seen them in comparison to Arbor's parents' photographs. And we know that the animals, how they're presented to the public, matters big time. Telling a story, a beautiful photo like the one of Lala, conveying hope instead of desperation and fear, it goes a long way. Space. Every other cat kennel is empty. Why are they checkerboarding the cat kennels when they're killing almost 82% of their cats?
Do you guys realize that if you go over there and look at the kennels, half of them are empty? It's not because there's no cats to put in them. They just don't want to put cats in them.
We need to utilize space. We need to make more space. That needs to be a priority. Adoption fees. The Animal Foundation needs to be more in line with the adoption fees of more successful shelters. Their adoption fees have raised 250% since 2007. Research shows that there's no correlation between the cost of an adoption and the successful placement. If that were the case, there wouldn't be so many dang purebreds in our shelter system. It's not fair to say that those who can't afford a $250 adoption fee don't deserve to have an animal in their home or can't take care of it for their lifetime. They're missing another incredible opportunity to place animals and save lives. Okay, no cost to approved rescues. Many rescues in town. They are doing an incredible service to the Animal Foundation by pulling animals and giving them medical care, rehabilitation, and finding homes. They need to work with legitimate rescues to make any animal available to them at any time without charging fees to release. I don't know why you would put a price on an animal's head that you're most likely going to kill.
$150,000 a year salary, that's
Oh yeah, okay. Off-site adoptions. Bring the animals to the people. With consistent off-site adoptions and frequent adoption events, statistics show that very few people get their pets from an actual shelter premise. They're often reluctant to visit due to what they feel maybe a depressing experience, or they have misconceptions about shelter animals. Getting the animals out of the shelter, they're often less stressed, they present better to the public. Okay, partnering, this is a big one, guys. Partnering with nonprofits, specifically for an on-site comprehensive owner retention program. We've got to keep these animals from being surrendered in the first place. There's many wonderful organizations that are doing this. Downtown Dog Rescue in South LA has diverted 1,700 animals in the last 6 months from even entering the shelter system. And you'll be freaked out to know that only 2% of those animals needed rehomed. Everyone else needed support. They needed a fence fixed, they needed a pet deposit paid, they needed medical help, they needed short-term boarding due to hospitalization or emergency. This is an amazing, here's what's crazy. They found that $50 per applicant on an average is going to solve this problem and create such a huge impact on shelter admissions. Imagine if the Animal Foundation would partner with 1 or 2 nonprofits that they would cooperate with in their lobby and keep 3,000 animals from entering that shelter in the first place. We have even more solutions than this to offer, but the one thing that has to happen first is we need leadership who will welcome solutions instead of banning people who want to help, instead of blaming pet overpopulation and the public for their need to kill. When they say no one wants to kill, the facts are tragically telling a different story. Okay, they're wet now. Okay, even for the naysayers who say that no kill is going to be harder than many of us are making it out, I know it's going to be hard and it's going to take an amazing effort, but it's worth the effort. Many of us just want to see things go in the right direction. Even if we implement some of these life-saving policies, even if we only improve by 50%, we'll be saving over 12,000 lives together. We know the fight is not going to be over today. It's not going to be over next week or next month. But we're here and we're committed and we're not going to go away. We will keep spreading the message, speaking to our leaders, keeping this in the public eye, and trying to implement solutions without cooperation if we have to. Because this is up to us, people. Those lives you saw marched before you deserve our voice. The lives that continue to be in danger deserve our urgency. This is our city, this is our shelter, and we will not accept the killing of over 24,000 animals for another year.
Thank you, Christy. That was wonderful.